Scammers don't need you to be gullible. They just need you to panic for one single moment. And that moment usually doesn't start with money. It starts with a phone call, an alert, a voice that sounds incredibly official, a single sentence that sends your heart racing. Your account has been compromised. Your social security number is linked to a federal crime. There is an active warrant out for your arrest. For Gen X, this triggers a very specific kind of fear. It's not just about losing money. It's the terrifying feeling of losing control in a tech-driven world that's moving way too fast. In May 2026, the FBI released a chilling case study titled "Scammers Target Older Adult Victims." Out of respect for privacy, the FBI didn't release her real name, and we're going to honor that. But her identity is what shocked everyone. The victim was an American woman in her late 70s. She wasn't uneducated. In fact, she was a professor of criminology with an expert background in victimology. She literally studied how people become victims. The case came to light during an FBI investigation into an international scam call center based in India. Special Agent Ron Miller from the FBI's Washington field office realized an American citizen was actively being drained of tens of thousands of dollars. Time was running out. Agent Miller called her. She ignored the first two calls. On the third attempt, she picked up, grew suspicious, hung up, and blocked the real FBI agent. Why would a criminology professor trust a scammer over the actual FBI? Because the scammers had crafted a flawless psychological illusion. Impersonating the DEA, they told her that her identity had been stolen and linked to drug trafficking and money laundering. But watch how the trap snaps shut. The moment she panicked and maintained her innocence, the scammers instantly flipped the script. They went from the threat to the protector. They told her, "We believe you. You're the victim here, but to protect your assets from these cartels, you need to cooperate. And you must keep this top secret. Do not tell your family. Do not tell your bank. And do not trust anyone who calls you, even the FBI." Isolated and terrified, this highly educated woman ended up handing over more than $500,000 in cash, bank wires, and gift cards. She even took out equity on her fully paid-off home. She didn't get scammed because she lacked intelligence. She got scammed because criminals knew exactly how to hijack her survival instinct. Biologically speaking, when fear spikes, your brain's logical centers go offline. Your survival brain takes the wheel. It stops asking, "Is this reasonable?" and only asks, "How do I get out of danger right now?" Professional scammers exploit this through 4 psychological levers. First, fabricated authority. They mask themselves as the DEA, the FBI, the IRS, or tech support from Apple and Microsoft. Gen X grew up in an era that emphasized personal responsibility and respect for institutions. When an authoritative voice claims they are in trouble, their first instinct isn't to push back, it's to comply and fix it. Second, loss aversion. Psychology shows we are twice as motivated to avoid losing what we have than we are to gain something new. Scammers don't dangle fake lottery prizes in front of Gen X. Instead, they threaten to strip away everything they've built: their savings, their home, their lifelong reputation. For a generation that spent decades grinding for stability, this is a devastating blow. Third, artificial urgency. Don't hang up. You have 15 minutes. If you wait, you will be arrested. Urgency paralyzes your ability to double-check. When you're forced to make a split-second decision under extreme stress, critical thinking completely shuts down. Fourth, and most dangerous, isolation. They sever your link to reality. This is a classified investigation. If you tell anyone, your family could be compromised. Gen Xers pride themselves on being fiercely independent self-starters. They don't want to burden their kids, and they dread being judged as tech illiterate. That silent, solitary burden is exactly where scammers wield the most power. To bulletproof yourself and your loved ones against these tactics, you need to hardwire 3 mental red flags. Red flag #1. They terrify you first, then offer a lifeline. If a stranger calls and immediately sends you into a panic, remember this rule. If they need me to be terrified right now, I need to pause right now. Legitimate organizations will give you time to breathe and verify. Red flag #2. The demand for secrecy. No real law enforcement agency or financial institution will ever forbid you from speaking to your family, a lawyer, or a trusted advisor. Remember, anyone demanding my silence is not protecting me, they are isolating me. Red flag #3. Bizarre financial demands. If someone demands you withdraw cash, buy gift cards, wire money to a secure government vault, or download remote access software like AnyDesk or TeamViewer, it is a scam, period. Your mantra must be, never make financial moves under the influence of fear. You don't need to be a cybersecurity expert to stay safe. Just remember, scammers don't win because they're smarter than you. They win because they scare you so badly that you stop checking. The next time an alert makes your heart drop, stop, take a breath, step away from the screen, and go tell someone. Never let fear drive the car.